We are 2 weeks behind on SPL. You guys keep asking, Moxie, come in. Moxie, where's SPL? Moxie, are you there? I am here. There were scheduling issues, but we got it done. Today's video will be the SPL catch-up video. We're facing off against Sierra, and then we're facing off against Tone. So, for Sierra's team, I did a little bit of prep, but low-key, I find that like not prepping too much and not really focusing on the outcome of the match is a lot better for me than like hyper fixating on like the little intricate interactions that might happen. I just play better during the match is what I have to do. So we have Rain Dance on our booster bundle because I don't want to get outsped, or because I don't want to like have to eat like Chi-Yu attacks at full damage. Yeah, I mean we're Terra Ground because there's a Regieleki on the other side of the field and it could come in handy. I'm Terra Bug King Gambit because it's, you know, good for just hitting basically everything with X Scissor. We have Comfey with Citrus Berry, standard bulky helping set. I actually put Focus Sash on Arcanine because I was legitimately just like, you know what, she'll never expect that. We have Leftovers Palafin, bulk up set with Comfey, should be pretty strong. And of course we have Choice Specs KOMMO-O. I'm anticipating this to just be broken. Clanging Scales Terra Dragon, 252 Timid. I'm just going to see just how much damage this thing is capable of. I mean, it's, what's the base power of this move? 110, right? Like, that's kind of crazy damage, especially when you're coming off of, like, a low special attack stat, like 100. So, KOMMO-O should be good. As for the team we're bringing into Tone, we got the 252 squad, Body Press. We got Citrus Berry, 252. We got Mystic Water, 252. We got Comfey with the 252. We got King Gambit with the 252. We got the Obama's No with the 252. And that's it. All right, let's get into the games. We're doing the battle. We're finally doing it. We're doing it live. Okay, so let me pull up her Terras real quick. I sent her mine already. It looks like we're seeing Ogre Pond Water. Figures, you know, that's like the default. You can't change it. Chi-Yu Ghost, Roaring Moon Poison, Indeedee Steel, Gallade Fire, Regieleki Ice. Alright, so with that in mind, this is basically what I thought I was gonna face. And I actually really enjoy the KOMMO-O lead. I actually really like KOMMO-O. That could be kind of crazy if I just lead off with that and take a double KO. Could be a little difficult though, all things considered. I kind of just want to go for it right away. Does that have Tailwind on my Comfey? Oh, it could be really funny if I do that. I'm gonna go for it right away just because I think it's really goofy. Also because I'm kind of concerned about Bundle being an issue. Not Bundle, Regieleki and Chi-Yu and stuff. So I think I'm gonna go with Elephant in the back. We'll do Bundle. Endgame Bundle doesn't seem too bad. I can like try to pick off a few Pokemon with Freeze Dry. Shouldn't be the worst game plan. But I am Choice Specs Terra Dragon KOMMO-O. Because I thought it'd be really funny to do that this week. Alright, let's see. Hopefully no DCs or anything. I did like restart my Switch just before we started too, so there shouldn't be an issue. This game, just DCing is so annoying, like all the time, forever. Regieleki Ogre Pond, that's basically as good of a lead as I could have ever asked for. I think what I want to just do here is send it. I'm just clicking Clanging Scales. And I'm going to go ahead and get my Tailwind off. Because next turn I can Helping Hand, and I should outspeed everything. This is an absurd amount of damage. You know what? I'm actually not certain if Booster... what's it called? I'm not certain if Booster Roaring Moon would be able to outspeed me. But there's no fairies on the team, so this shouldn't be too bad. I guess Wide Guard Gallade could be an issue. You know what would be incredible is if they taunt with the Ogre Pawn trying to prevent setup. Oh, this Tailwind's gonna go nuts. I'm also guaranteed to live any non-crit Ivy Cudgels. Psychic Seed's interesting. Still do a lot, though. As long as I pick up the 2-hit KO on the Indeedee, I'm pretty happy with this. The only thing is it's Terra Steel on the Indeedee, so I have to be a little careful. Ooh, that should do it. Ivy Cudgel shouldn't pick up a KO. Yeah, nice. My Citrus Berry. Alright. Go for another one. There's not much you can do about that. And I can Helping Hand to make sure I get this KO. Just in case they want to like Terra Steel or Terra the Ogre Pawn to live. I basically brought this as like a big middle finger. Like, to trying to stop setup KOMMO-O. And hopefully something that might tilt her game 2. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna move my mouse to make sure it doesn't accidentally hit stop recording. I'm also speed crept for specifically Regieleki. Do I need the Helping Hand? I could try to go for the heal. I think if the first one did that much, there's not anything either of them could do to live. I guess there's no reason to, like, even try to heal. I'm just gonna get the KO anyways, yeah. We'll just Helping Hand it again. There's not anything that can be done from this position. I just get a double KO. Failed to protect on one. I think it's probably gonna be Sasha Lecky. Failed to protect on both, okay. I still have one turn at Tailwind. At least I think I do. I might have two. I think it's one. Because I attacked on turn 1, protecting the last one. I think I have one more turn at Tailwind. One more turn at Tailwind to play with. There's Reginald Alecki. And Roaring Moon. Okay, that's what I thought it would be. I think I definitely just want to see how much damage I can do here. I think it should be fine with what I have in the back. Ooh, it could be kind of awkward in the back, actually. I guess I scout for Protect here. I think Seer would definitely have Protect. Turns a Psychic Terrain. One turn left to Tailwind. I just go for it. Like, there's no reason not to just do it. Yeah, because it's Terra Poison, Roaring Moon. The Regieleki is Terra Ice. She might even try to just get this KO with the Regieleki. She might just think that she outspeeds. Yeah, she's tearing. And I can't double into the Regieleki because of the terrain. But I should outspeed as long as it's not Scarf. Breaking Swipe. I think I just died of that. I live! Okay, Booster Roaring Moon does outspeed, but I should outspeed them. Okay, that's good to know. I do tank -2. And KOMMO-O gets a 4. KOMMO-O gets 4 KOs. Okay, that's huge. That's really scary, though. Now, that I could have speed crept for Roaring Moon. I'm an idiot. What's good is I didn't reveal any of my sets, and now I know there's no sash on the Regieleki, so I'm thinking it might be like specs. And knowing that she can't protect, because I think you would always just protect her to be safe, right? That's pretty good, and my cat just meowed at me. Alright, let's see. Looking at the same rules. How do I make sure she doesn't just catch on to that and I lose right away? Honestly, the King Gambit's really good. The King Gambit is really good. I could try to adjust to that. Because King Gambit is able to deal with the majority of her team. And I think she's gonna adjust to Gallade anyways. At least that's what I would do. Is it clear Amulet, though? The question. I also don't have any speed in the King Gambit, so that could be kind of bad. Elephant lead isn't bad either. I can just, like, immediately get out. I definitely need this Tailwind. That's the thing. The late lead feels like objectively the correct play for her. I think what I want to do... I could also try to lead Taunt. And just immediately... Oh, wait, no, I don't have Taunt. Oh, wait, no, I do have Taunt. I do have Taunt, actually. Oh, what do I do here? You could also try, like, Chi-Yu. I think I'm going to try this. I'm going to do this just in case she wants to lead off, like, Chi-Yu and Ndidi. Halifin, bring you. I still bring you, I think. No, I'm not going to bring Comfey. Rainbow Regieleki. Alright. It's not the worst. I could try to go for Terra Ground Taunt, but I think that just gets much more out of this turn than I do. I could go King Gambit here. I think I'm gonna burn my Terra right away, which kind of sucks. Airground Taunt. Get in the King Gambit. Man, I kind of wish I wasn't this moveset now. I kind of wish I wasn't this moveset anymore, dude. Last minute, I went Supreme Overlord because I didn't think she would bring Regieleki or anything. Or, like, even Breaking Swipe. I thought, like, it just wouldn't be, like, brought to a King Gambit at all, but... if I wasn't Supreme Overlord. If I wasn't Supreme Overlord. Yep, definitely Terra Poison. Terra Ground Taunt. But the bad news is, it just outspeeds me. And I should have known that, now that I think about it. That was really dumb. Because I could have seen that, literally, like, turn 1. And I just didn't pay attention. Okay, at least we get to block the T-Bolt. And I'm pretty sure she specs. Like, I think that's just objectively choice specs. And if that's the case, I'm actually going to try to make a play here. I think that Sierra would try to block a Sucker Punch with, like, Indeedee. So I feel good going for the double into the Roaring Moon slot. Especially since it can't protect. Like, I'm just able to get this off. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like Specs or Magnet or something. And it also can't Terror Blast anymore, which is really nice. Regieleki withdraws. Ogerpon. Okay, good. Stomping Tantrum. Ooh. That hurt. It's KO. Critical hits, nice. It's how I think should do it. Yeah. The only thing is that Regieleki can prevent the Sucker Punch by just getting redirection. There's Chi-Yu. Oh, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I do have Rain Dance, but this doesn't seem like the time. Palafin's in a pretty uniquely good position, but KOMMO-O could also just endgame. I think I kind of want to sack. I think I kind of want to sack King Gambit here and just try to go for sheer damage. So I'm going to X-Scissor you. Because I think they should always follow me on like Sucker Punch or Spiky Shield or something. The Heat Wave. Let's see if we survive when we get this attack off. I really doubt it though. We're AV, but we're like chipped down so hard. There's Ivan Cudgel. The good news is, nothing here wants to eat a hit from KOMMO-O. And all I really have to do is KO the left slot, and I should be able to clean up with Palafin. Go for a double protect. How many turns are there left of that Tailwind? There's one turn left to Tailwind. I need that double protect. But I could also try to go right into Palafin, because Palafin should eat the hit pretty well. I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to go right into Palafin. Because Iron Bundle endgame is really good. Well, Clinging Scales. Specs Clinging Scales is going to hurt really bad. There's no way they Horn Leeched, right? Oh my god, she Horn Leeched. She might be the GOAT. She might be the GOAT. Alright, let me think how I do this. Tailwind's gone. I do have Freeze Dry as an option. I have a Defense Drop as the issue. And it might be Scarf Chi-Yu. No, it can't be Scarf Chi-Yu. Because Ogerpon went first. So I am free to go for Protect here. And go for another one. And I think I should live the double up. I'm only at -1. You need to crit. Honestly, me switching into Palafin on there was really dumb, but I think I did need to keep Iron Bundle for the endgame. Alright, there's the Spiky Shield. Heat Wave. I think it might be Specs Chew, just by the damage. Doing a lot. I might have goobed it. Actually, I think I'm fine. I don't think that Regieleki can hit me, and I think I have the freeze dry pin. Let's see if it can hit me. I guess Terra Blast wouldn't even KO me because of how much bulk I have. Now, this KOMMO-O set was a really good idea. This is where she pulls out like some weird explosion tech. Low-key, like, normal Gen Explosion could win this if she gets the double with Spiky Shield. Thunderbolt. We survive. Nice. I get the Freeze Dry KO. Nice. Okay, so Terra Ground was really good in the endgame. Alright, managed to pick up the win here. Specs KOMMO-O was absolutely insane in this set. Do need to say, I gotta issue an apology to Sierra. We had so many scheduling issues trying to get this game done that we're like actually like super late, and we're also playing it like an hour later than we intended to, and I definitely kept her up much later than I really wanted to. So I feel bad about that. So, you know, big apologies to Sierra about the timing of this battle. Shout out to her for being so flexible. I really appreciate her. And yeah, anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. All right, it is super late. We are doing our SPL game against Tone. Now, Tone took over for Kyle. This team is actually pretty interesting, but yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm very tired. I don't know how great my commentary is going to be. All right, but this is the team. Let me double check something really quick. Let me make sure I had the Terra type right when I sent it. Oh, I got one wrong. Okay. All right. Let's do it. My cat's bothering me. He's like, "Hey, you pay attention to me." And I'm like, I can pay attention to you a little bit. Let's go with random music. Actually, this is sort of a Petulant match. Let's just go with Petulant music. I need the Petulant music to win. All right, let's see what we got. If we win this, we're guaranteed a spot in playoffs, but we still have next week as well. So, should be good. Or not next week. We have, oh wait, did I spoil something? I don't know. I'm playing all these matches out of order. But if we win this, we are one step closer to playoffs. All right, got the Terra types. So it looks like it is Ogerpon, Fire, Mienshao fighting, Dusknoir fighting, Clawitzer Steel, Tyranitar Fairy, Excadrill Ice. So they did bring Sand, which is what I prepped for. All right. Clawitzer, though. Clawitzer, though, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I didn't expect Clawitzer to actually show up. All right. Let's do this. I believe in myself and my ability to not throw. Which I know a lot of you guys don't. But if I don't believe in me, who will? You know? Who will believe in me? I'm gonna have to edit around this. This is taking a minute. That's fine though. You know, we're playing late on my request. I've been a little bit of a night owl the past couple of weeks. All right. I'm thinking into this with what I brought. Oh, with what I brought, how do I want to deal with this? I really like the Scarf and the Abomasnow this week. There's only one Pokemon immune to my poison, and I figured I was just gonna be playing stall this week, to be honest. I think that my best matchup is just stalling out the whole team with Pecharunt. So Poison Gas is going to be key. What kind of sucked is I actually I brought Grassy Seed on my Comfey, expecting Thwacky to show up to the match to try to deal with Palafin. And Thwacky did not show up, so my item on my Comfey is completely useless, but it's fine. I would have been Rocky Helmet anyways, which basically isn't an item into a lot of these Pokemon as they don't make contact. So, it's whatever. It's whatever. Oh, I didn't say GLHF back. Let me say that back. All right. Let me think. How are they gonna lead? Something I'm happy about is there's only one Pokemon with a Steel Terra. Okay, here we go. I actually think that I get like a ton of value just leading off Palafin Pecharunt immediately. Palafin and Pecharunt are gonna be really broken in this matchup. KOMMO-O is like a really safe switch into anything that Palafin is weak to. So the last Pokemon, I actually don't hate the idea of just like getting Scarf of Bombasnow in the back, as a lot of this team hits my Kingambit for a lot of damage, but I could also just go Comfey. Comfey with Triage and like my healing should be pretty decent. Floral healing should keep everything healthy. So I'm actually leaning in that direction, especially since they don't have any recovery on their team as far as I can tell. So I think I'm going to go with that game one. But my team's extremely passive this week, so I have to be very careful. And I guess since I opted to go with Citrus Berry on my Pecharunt, I do have to do this because I don't have Recover. Why did I bring Malignant Chain? I guess I just wanted damage, right? But I didn't want to have to like commit to... Yeah. I guess Malignant Chain's good into Ogre Palm, but if I go for the Poison Guess anyways, it kind of gets walled. Alright, let's see what we can do. I'm just clicking Poison Gas immediately. Hopefully I don't get taunted right away. But maybe Palafin can provide some support by just being scary. Right, that... Ooh, jeez. Alright, that makes a lot of sense. They definitely don't... They might Wide Guard immediately. But that's how losers think. I'm going for Poison Gas, and I'm switching to my KOMMO-O. That's how losers think. My concern is like knockoff into was it like if they go for like knockoff into my Comfey plus like Ivy Cudgel could be really bad, or if they just taunt me immediately or Wide Guard, that could be kind of bad. But I don't think that they would immediately lock into that, especially since like Wide Guard is a little telegraphed. Again, my Poison Gas is telegraphed too. I could Malignant Chain, but maybe I should have Malignant Chained. I mean, like, it's a solid chance to poison, but ever since I faced Joe and I got, like, you know, one Malignant Chain proc in game 2 after I clicked it, like, a million times, I was kind of, like, annoyed. So I don't really trust the move too much anymore. I am max defense, though, so I should eat whatever pretty easily. There's the fake out. That's awesome. Hopefully no taunt. No taunt. That's great. I should live this pretty easily. Get my Poison Gas off. They're both confused now. And to be honest, I'm ready to start setting up. I'm ready to start setting up. I'm just Iron Defense Body Press this week. I brought Draco Meteor to try to snipe the KOMMO-O, but it's like it isn't necessary. Hex should be pretty good. I'm actually not really concerned about the Mienshao too much right now. Go for the Protect. I should live whatever double up, to be honest. I could also go into Palafin. I think I just keep Palafin healthy for the endgame and I go for the Hex. And I'm going to start setting up immediately. Iron Defense up. could have also Malignant Chained, since it catches whatever switches in. But, like, Hex hits everything as well, so it should be fine. You should hit yourself now. Like, ooh. Okay, well. Tech revealed. Tech revealed. KOMMO-O is down. You should hit yourself now. Rock Tomb? Alright, good. They don't have anything to actually hit Comfey, which is really nice. Or not Comfey, Petrarut. And Palafin's still extremely strong in this endgame, and that's also just a KO. That's insane. That's insane that that's just a KO right away. I think what would come in here? I kind of want to go into you. I could protect here. Yeah, I think I go into Palafin. I go into Palafin here, and I just protect for some chip. And then I can go for, like, my Jet Punch. Yeah, there's Excadrill, which is really nice. I just double protect. Jet Punch. They have a chance to hit themselves as well, which is awesome. Protect. Protect. Terra Grass is also really good in this endgame. The Excadrill's Terra Ice. They were ready for the snow. See if they hit themselves. That should be a spiky shield. Probably just an Earthquake. Ooh, okay. Not bad, not bad. That means I can actually protect my Petrarut again, because Petrarut didn't protect this turn. Not sure how much I want to take this Wood Hammer. What I might actually do here is Terra Dragon to survive this. And then, yeah, I think I Terra Dragon to survive the hit. And I get Hex damage here. And I actually go into my Comfey. Because I can floor healing up Petrarut, and Palafin endgame just becomes extremely good. Also, if they do end up Terra Icing, that means that, like, because there's a play they can make, right? Where they go into Tyranitar and Terra Ice or something. But that just means that I can lower healing Poison Gas again, and then try to endgame with my Palafin. But I think they would just Wood Hammer here. Let me think. Spiky Shield, Ivy Cudgel, Play Rough, probably Wood Hammer. Air Ice. Yep. Not bad. Hex should pick up from this range after the poison damage at the end of the turn. And I'm like max defense, dude. I'm like the fattest guy ever made. Look at his little hat. That's actually a really cool Terra for Petrarut. You should hit yourself now. Let's go! That's just a KO on Petrarut now, as long as they don't, like, flinch me. Ooh, good call. But I survived because I'm the GOAT. Yep, that's enough. And now, I do get Floor Healing. I get Floor Healing, Poison Gas play, and I think I can endgame with my Palafin pretty well. Because there's nothing that takes this very well. I love my little guys. Like, Comfey Petrarut are so annoying. They're just little guys. Yeah, there he is. Definitely a Poison Gas play. Definitely a floor healing angle. And Palafin's looking very strong. They're probably just going to go for Rock Slide flinches, but should be fine. Petrant more or less walls, and I still have like my Citrus Berry, so I have a few opportunities to be alright. Knockoff from T-Tar could be kind of annoying, because then I lose my berry and take a decent amount of damage. But I don't think I'm terribly concerned. I'm like max HP on my Palafin too, so I like eat hits super good. This was the fat week. This is the let's be fat and eat every hit week. Except for KOMMO-O. KOMMO-O did not lock in. Swords Dance? Ooh, this poison gas is about to go crazy. You hit yourself once, you die. What if they're Lumberry? I don't think they would be. I don't think it makes sense for this. Because, like, it only works if you Terra. Poison Puppeteer. And Tyranitar might hit itself. Let's see if I get lucky. Power Jet. Ooh, special T-Tar. That's fine. Get another turn to have some fun here. Unfortunately, no Protect on the Comfey. Would have really liked that here. Would have been very nice. But we do have, I think my play is just go for the Hex. Hex for healing. Iron Head isn't the end of the world because I'll live. And I moved before the Tyranitar. We established that. You should hit yourself now. High horsepower. Tank that like it's nothing. Hex. Does a pretty significant chunk. That's now just Jet Punch range. Dark Pulse. Once again. Goated activity here. Once again, just goated activity. God, I love Pecharunt. Definitely just a floor healing angle. And I guess I could also protect Giga Drain. If I protect and Giga Drain, I get like the same value. But like I secure a KO. Because they shouldn't protect their guy here. And they also should be doubling into the Pecharunt too. And this just makes sure that goes down. It just makes sure that they go down at the end of the turn. Alright, I'm not gonna lie guys, the Comfey was really good. The Comfey was really, really good. The Pecharunt was especially broken. I'm kind of curious if they're like weakness policy on their Tyranitar. What item they might be. And I don't lose if I go for this now, so I'm actually willing to try it out. Yeah, I never lose for going for this, so I'm actually going to try it out. We'll just see what item they are. Hex is decent damage, and we can see what item they might be. Actually, I guess I want to keep my differential. Yeah, I'll just keep my differential. We'll go for Hex and Floral Healing. God, Pecharunt's so bulky. It's gonna do like nothing. Yep, that makes sense, but Jet Punch range. Such is life. Yeah, this Pecharunt's stupid in this matchup, man. I can see them maybe adjusting the Clawitzer for that reason, or using a Terra Steel early on, or maybe even just leading off with their Excadrill, but even that doesn't like help too much, I think. Go for the Hex, go for the Jet Punch, wrap it up. I am Mystic Water, so this is very strong. Alma gets another KO. Alright, GG's game 1. GG game 1. Alright, how are they going to adjust? Yeah, this Petron's stupid, man. This Petron's dumb. I think that they have Wide Guard. I really think that they have like a way to block the poison gas, because I've used it so much that I feel like they prep for it. And for that reason, I'm actually tempted just to Malignant Chain turn 1 now. Same rules. We did that all without a KOMMO-O. That was all KOMMO-O-less. All right. Let me think. Into this, I really think they're just gonna adjust immediately. Like, I truly think that that's what they have to do. So I'm actually gonna lead off like the exact same way, and I think that if I Terra Dragon, they should have just can't hit me. Like, they'd have to be like Terra Blast Ice, and they would have clicked that last game. The question is, do I bring... I think I bring this guy for endgame, because like if I get rid of the Petron early, it just doesn't matter. Like, if they just can't use it, it's just over. Sorry, not if I get rid of the Petron. If I get rid of the Ogre Pawn. I might have misspoken. I think I misspoke. But they're definitely sitting there like, I hate Petra Runt. I need to get rid of it. #1 enemy on Earth, but that Terra Dragon, dude. Terra Dragon just lets me wall most of that team. If they bring Clawwitzer, that tells me they might have like Ice Beam or something on it. Just to try to circumvent that. Dark Pulse would also be super duper annoying. I actually think that Clawwitzer is like my worst nightmare. Like, I think that they have to bring it. But it's game 2. The onus is on them to adjust, and I can more or less see if I skirt by without changing much. It's so funny I haven't used this item on this Comfy. It could have been like, I don't know. Big Root. Big Root would have been cool. Even like Keyberry. All right, let's see. Yeah, there it is. Or just a Terra Steel right away, right? I would imagine they just Terra Steel immediately. So what I'm going to do here is actually go into my Comfy, and I can start Calm Minding, and that could actually be very bad for them. But Terra Steel play makes a lot of sense. So Protect. Because I think they're just going to Pulse or something. I don't see an attack going into the Clawwitzer. I actually think they might even just Trick Room. Calm Mind is my best friend here. And if they burn that Terra Steel early, there's not much in the team that is able to hit the Palafin. Or that is able to take a hit from Palafin. Yep, should be a Terra Steel. Probably a Dark Pulse. Flash Cannon could be really bad for me, but I'm gonna kind of risk it here. I think Flash Cannon's boosted, right? Yeah, I think you would always run Flash Cannon too. Let's see if they Trick Room. Ooh, they Protect. Gonna be a Trick Room angle. I could reverse that. I could reverse that. Do I want to Terra Grass here? Don't want to Terra Grass. I think I will. And I'll go right into KOMMO-O. We'll start Calm Minding up. Because KOMMO-O can definitely do Dark Pulse. Watch this be like 2 games in a row where KOMMO-O just accomplishes nothing. They're definitely Dark Pulse, right? And they're definitely Flash Cannon, so I have to be super careful. Maybe I should have gotten Terra Water. Phantom Force? Okay, not bad. Shouldn't do too much damage. It's a very weak attack from this one. Dragon Pulse, very good call. Very good call. I just lose my... Once again, KOMMO-O just dies instantly. Another KOMMO-O dies instantly angle. And that Phantom Force is definitely going into the right slot. So... I think what I'm going to do here is I want to just get rid of that thing as soon as I can. So I'm going to go into Palafin. Which might seem highly irresponsible, but we'll be fine. I'm going to Calm Mind again, and I'm just going to Wave Crash. Comfey should be able to eat whatever. Calm Mind again. My concern is, like, they might have Haze, so it might be an angle where I have to Giga Drain and Jet Punch. But I'll Wave Crash here. I want to get rid of you. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just Wave Crash you when you come back and get rid of you instantly. That actually might not be a bad idea. I'm gonna do that. I want to get rid of this guy, because if they Haze, this just goes out the window, and I think that they have that. I think they have that. Like, I don't see why they wouldn't. There's nothing. Yeah, they totally have Haze, right? Could be Specs on that. Find a note. If they're like Rocky Helmet, I'll end up losing my freaking Palafin immediately, though. Luckily, this guy's got really bad HP. Alright. I do have the Jet Punch play. If Wave Crash did that much, does Jet Punch KO? I don't think I have time to find out. Just double into him. Can't afford to get hazed. And I think that they totally have that. Totally Haze. That picks up. Jet Punch is going to be good damage as well. Crit could have mattered. Crit could have mattered. There's like half. Ooh, they might be Giga Drain range. I can't lie, bro. They might be Giga Drain range. Just because, like, I don't think this thing has good special defense, right? Can also Poison Gas here. Whatever comes in. Ooh, I definitely need to get rid of... Oh, I just realized if there's an Ogre Pond in the back, I'd probably just lose. Yeah. I need KOMMO-O to do something. Maybe just stop bringing him. Maybe he's just not for this matchup. They're so prepped for KOMMO-O. But if there is no Ogre Pond, and I think that there might not be, because Petrant was so annoying, I think it might just be sand in the back. Yeah, there's a shot. There's a shot, there's no Ogre Pond. So what's really cool about this is, since we're in Trick Room, Giga Drain's gonna go first. Giga Drain will go first, and... do I want a Malignant Chain? I think I want a Poison Gas in case something switches in. Yeah, because they can't fake me out before Giga Drain goes. And Petrant's just like super duper fat, and we already established they probably don't have a dark move on that thing. Triple Axle, I guess, could be kind of annoying. I think it learns that. We are max defense, so we can eat it and then just get our health back. See how much this does. I'm thinking it's just gonna barely miss out. Oh, it's so weak, dude. It's so weak. Yeah, there's the fake out. Figured that would happen. Water Pulse. Okay, looks like they do. They are not Specs, but that hurts. Oh my god. Go Gadget, Citrus Berry. Poison Gas, save me. Poison Gas, save me. I think that as long as it's literally not, excuse me, as long as it's literally not specifically, freaking, whatever it's called, I should be fine. right? So I can Giga Drain right slot and protect. As long as it's not specifically Ogerpon, I'm fine. Actually, I could Hex here, and I think Hex could do it, but I'd rather not risk it yet. Hex is, like, really weak, though. And they're probably really fat. I'm gonna protect and Giga Drain. Not really concerned about the damage output from the Clawitzer anymore. Dude, that Giga Drain was so weak. No special attack investment, by the way. I'm a freak today. They might hit themselves, too, which could be awesome. Because then I just get this immediately. Quick guard. Ooh, smart. Smart. Well, that tells me what my next move needs to be. Because I'm going to get walled by that thing. Then again, it is on a timer. It's floor healing up, and I need to Hex expeditiously. That quick guard is annoying. I don't think they have, like, regular protect, though. It's their last mon. It could be T-Tar. And if it is T-Tar, it should be fine. Just wall it out. Quick Guard's really good tech. And we do know that Water Pulse shouldn't have done that much because it was a crit, so I should be able to tank the next one. You should hit yourself now. Let's go! Hex picks up now. As long as it's not Ogerpon, I think I win. It needs to be like T-Tar. Even Excadrill's fine. I don't think that hitting themselves really mattered there as long as it was a quick guard, not a protect. This Water Pulse shouldn't KO. It's about half. Alright, please no Ogerpon, because then this gets really complicated. What was that again? Is that Ogerpon? Ah, it is Ogerpon. Okay. It is in fact Ogerpon. Ogerpon could Spiky Shield. Ooh, I definitely just get one shot by Ogerpon is the issue. I do have Malignant Chain, though. I think I'm Malignant Chain. And just hope that I get this. Or healing Malignant Chain. I should take the double up. If they want to go for it. And this becomes a can I get the poison match. Heavy Cudgel. That should one shot, right? Unless I'm goated. Nope. I like never live that. Malignant Chain, please! Save me, Malignant Chain! Save me, Malignant Chain! Ooh, half? Come on. Okay. I need this Hex to pick up. If Hex picks up, I think I win. They would have to, like, crit their Ivy Cudgel. But I have, like, no special attack investment. This is only 55 base power. Come on, Hex. Come on. Come on, Hex. Come on, Hex. Oh, you're kidding me. It's a roll. It's a roll. All right. That's totally a roll. I could have won. Yeah, they want to keep that differential. That makes sense. It doesn't really make a difference, though. I'm going to get KO'd anyways. It's a roll! All right, GG game 2. So we saw Protect, Water Pulse, Dragon Pulse. We didn't see the last move on it. I think it might be Flash Cannon. I want to assume it's Flash Cannon. Do I bring KOMMO-O game 3? Do I bring KOMMO-O game 3 and watch you get one shot again? Palvin's definitely been like very good. Palvin's been extremely good. Petron is just the backbone of the team, though. I have to keep that in mind. Like, it's just been carrying, dude. I've done the same lead 3 games in a row. Same lead 3 games in a row. I actually think I get a lot of value leading Pecharunt still. Comfy's very good. Palafin, I have to lead Palafin if I'm going to bring it as the thing. Otherwise, there's just like no safe time to do it. But it's still super, super strong, right? I think I just do what I did game 1, right? I do what I did game 1. Like, that Obama Snow is not showing up to this match. Like, it's super negative. Like, it gets... Let me think. We saw Fake Out, we saw Rock Tomb, we saw Quick Guard. What's their last move? They definitely don't have Protect. So I am able to just Poison Gas on the Mianchao lead, which is very strong. They have to have something other than Rock Tomb as their final move. Probably like Close Combat or something. It definitely isn't coverage as far as I can tell. Alright, cool. It's basically the lead I wanted. I could Wave Crash immediately. I could Wave Crash immediately and that'd be insane. Because I think I'd pick up the KO then. I might be a freak. I might be a freak for this one. I might be a freak for this one, guys. I'm max HP. I should live this. I'm gonna Wave Crash. Give me that. They might even try to like Swords Dance here because they know that if they Swords Dance on Pecharunt without tearing, they like live, right? And I have to Terra just to make sure like if they go for knockoff, I don't die immediately. Well, I wouldn't die, but I want to make sure I don't take like too much damage. All right, no Terra coming from their end. I think I might have just sniped that. I might have just sniped the Excadrill if they didn't Protect. And being able to go for the Terra Dragon immediately here is like super good. Yes, okay, I sniped it from them. I sniped it from them. Go, go, Gadget, Palafin. They're not Sash. Yeah, take a lot of recoil, though. Should be able to eat whatever as long as it's not like a knockoff. Here's the Poison Gas. They're confused now. That's huge. That's a huge lead. See if they hit themselves. That'd be optimal for me, obviously. Dark Pulse. Okay, should tank that. Yep. And I can just go into my Comfey now. Comfey just walls. And Comfey is just like busted now. It's literally just broken. Yeah, like I figured they would want to like Swords Dance there because like if they Swords Dance and don't Terra, they just are fine. But if they do Terra, they die because they end up getting Poison Gassed and Wave Crashed. All right, nice. I'm just going to Malignant Chain. We know it's a 2-hit KO. They haven't burned their Terra yet, but if they do, they're not going to be happy. I'm going to go into my Comfey, because I don't think that there's any combo moves they could do that would actually deal a significant amount of damage. Like, if they want to go for Play Rough, I should be able to tank that. If they want to go for their Terra Dragon Play Rough, then what ends up happening, or Terra Dragon, if they want to go for their Terra Fire Play Rough, I'm still fine, because I shouldn't die to it, and that means Comfey gets in for free, and they're also Jet Punch food. I would actually almost prefer if they Terra'd here, even though they're going to take less damage, because it's 50% chance to get poisoned. I get like 25% on them. There's the Wood Hammer. Nice. Should eat that. There's a max defense. I also get my attack here, and if they get poisoned, it's just like Jover. This move's fake, bro. This move's... I have never poisoned with this move, bro. There's Dark Pulse. Shouldn't do too much. Critical hit. That's a little bit annoying. Get my Citrus Berry up. Low-key, Giga Drain isn't a bad idea here, just to, like, send it in the range of, like, the chip. And if I get rid of this, if I get rid of that, that Pokemon right there, I genuinely don't think they actually have an option into KOMMO-O anymore. So I think I'm just going to Malignant. I think I just Malignant and heal myself, right? They should always just attack. And if they don't, it's whatever. Not Calm Mind. Or healing. Let's just get back up to full. Nice, no Protect. Play Rough shouldn't do too much. Should live the Dark Pulse. Ivy Cudgel makes sense. They're just handing over their Ogerpon, and I think that they just get walled now by KOMMO-O, because I don't see what they have that beats me. I also think they might be AVT Tar. Can you hit yourself, dog? Let's go! Doesn't do too much. Palfin's looking mighty fine here. We'll go KOMMO-O here because Palfin's better at endgaming. Nice. That's what I hoped it was. So I should be fine just to go for a Malignant Chain plus Body Press. Because if they Terra, they take too much damage. They might even just burn their Terra on their Tyranitar, to be honest. His Body Press just threatens it too much. There's the Terra. Regardless of who it is, I think we're fine. Yep, they burned it on the Tyranitar, which is what I hoped. There's Terra Fairy. Oh, if they Terra Blast me, it could be another KOMMO-O gets one-shot game. It could be another case of KOMMO-O gets one-shot. Oh, dude, KOMMO-O's totally getting one-shot again. KOMMO-O's totally getting one-shot for the third game in a row. If he has Terra Blast, I swear to God. Is KOMMO-O getting one-shot for the third game in a row? Let's go! KOMMO-O gets one-shot! Third game in a row! This man is useless! think that's Jet Punch range. I don't think I need to Mystic Water or anything. I can also just double protect here. Double protect's a perfectly acceptable play. Because I think Sandstorm ends next turn, right? Yeah, there's one turn left to Sandstorm, and I can always send it in range. So I'm going to protect. Protect. I can't believe KOMMO-O got one shot every game. This guy hated KOMMO-O. So here's the bad news. I do have to go for Malignant Chain here. Why do I have to go for Malignant Chain? Because this game hates me. Because this game hates me. And if I don't go for Malignant Chain, I don't think it ends up in range of Wave Crash. But I could be wrong. This Chain Malignant, bro. Could also double into it right now, and that could be a win con. But if they protect, I just lose, so I'm just going to Jet Punch. Kind of hope they protect. It makes this endgame a lot easier. There's the Jet Punch. Please, Malignant Chain. Please, please, save me, Malignant Chain. If they Dragon Pulse left slot, I think I'm still good. But if I get this poison, I'm super duper good. Yes, finally! Finally! Alright, let's see if I get the full confusion just to seal up the game and not have to worry about anything. Let's go! That's game. Because now I just Wave Crash, Hex. X, Wave Crash, GG's. God, I love Pecharon so much. Yeah, that would have done 50%. I think I'm fine. I don't think it mattered who they targeted because I would just have to protect Hex. Alright, GG, well played. Nice. We're on a bit of a winning streak. A bit of a winning streak. All right, well, that's good for today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you go check out Tone's channel. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I've known Tone for a couple of years. Like, back when I used to play Draft, like, when I was in high school, I believe, is when I, like, first heard of Tone. So that was, like, almost, like, what, like 7 years ago? Something like that? I don't know how old I am. I'm old. I'm 25. Anyways, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.